Hey VegasCardDex fam, welcome back to the channel, your go-to spot for Pokemon budget cards, hidden gems, and smart investment picks. Today I'm tackling what might be the hardest list I've ever made. The top illustration rares under $30 to buy right now. Seriously, narrowing this down was a struggle. There's just so many absolute bangers in the $20 to $30 price range. But that's great news for us as collectors and investors because it means huge opportunity. With the Scarlet and Violet era officially wrapped and illustration rares exclusive to this block currently, the supply squeeze is real and prices are already moving up. I'll be breaking down my top picks, starting with two must-haves from the legendary 151 set, especially with the set's second anniversary coming up. And stick around to the end for a Just Miss a Cut segment, including two cards that tie into the evolving art sets I covered in my special illustrations rare video. If you love finding Pokemon cards with big upside on a budget, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. I drop new videos every week with the best investment picks you need to know about. Let's get right into it. First up, we're kicking things off with Psyduck from the 151 set, currently sitting at $24. Why Psyduck? Let's look at the numbers. This card has literally doubled in the last year, rising from $12 to $24. But what really gets me excited is the supply. Only 69 listings on TCG Player. That's tight. Psyduck is pure nostalgia. If you remember the original anime, you know the Misty Psyduck dynamic is iconic. The illustration rare artwork absolutely nails that classic personality. Here's the kicker. 151, you guys know I've been pushing this. It's about to hit the second anniversary. Historically, Pokemon set anniversaries are huge catalysts for price jumps. 151 is already a collector magnet. It's the original Kanto Pokemon plus Mew, and it dropped right at the peak of the nostalgia wave. With Scarlet and Violet over and sealed 151 product drying up, singles like Psyduck are primed for a run. At $24 in low supply, I'm buying this one now before the anniversary hype kicks in. Second is another 151 legend, Dragonair, currently at $25. Here's what's wild. Dragonair went from 20 to 25 over the past year, but it peaked at 35 in February. It tells us demand is there, and the current price is a discount from its previous high. With 126 listings, it's a bit more available than Psyduck, but still not a ton for a card with this much collector demand. Dragonair's always been a fan favorite, and the illustration rare art is just gorgeous. The 151 set's collectability, the anniversary catalyst, and the end of Scarlet and Violet era all point to another price surge. Dragonair's proven it can hit $35, so at $25, you're getting it at a great entry point. Let's move beyond 151 to Steelix from Paradox Rift, currently sitting at $27. Steelix is part of the Pokemon on the job art trend that collectors are obsessed with right now. Card's gone from $17 to $27 in the past year, peaking at $37 in March. But the real story is supply. Only 57 listings on TCG Player. That's crazy low. The artwork, Steelix in a mining construction scene, and fans can't get enough of these slice-of-life Pokemon illustrations. Paradox Rift has been a strong set for singles, and Steelix is one of the top performers. With the combination of unique art, set momentum, and tight supply, Steelix is a must-watch for further price jumps. Next, let's talk about Sawsbuck from Temporal Forces at $26. And this one comes with a twist because it pairs perfectly with Deerling at $21. I actually just found this for $5 at a local card store for my daughter. She had the Deerling already. I couldn't pass it up. It was in perfect condition too. But anyway, Sawsbuck has seen a massive run this year from $9 to $26, peaking at $36 in March. You can only find 75 listings on TCG Player. The real magic here is a connected artwork with Deerling. Put them together and you get a beautiful seasonal scene. Collectors love these combo cards for binder displays and storytelling. Temporal Forces has been a sleeper hit for singles, and Sawsbuck is leading the charge. If you're into thematic collecting, this is a set you don't want to overlook. Okay, now it's time for a promo play. You all know I love my Scarlet and Violet promos. We got Ends Reshiram, the Journey Together stamped. This one was a box topper for Journey Together enhanced booster boxes which were available for cheaper, and they still are, I believe. They're cheaper than the regular booster box due to what people deem as supply. There's a regular version of the same card that's $15, but you want the one with the stamp. It's the True Chase card out of these two. It has gone up from $14 to $26 in March. It was at like 60 when it first released, but I don't count that. The true floor was about 14. It has 120 listings. Like I said, Scarlet and Violet promos are exploding in value as the era ends, and the stamp cards had limited print runs, making them extra scarce. Ends Reshiram has everything: legendary Pokemon, iconic character, promo status, and collector demand. It's a standout pick for long-term value, but make sure you're getting the right version. Okay, the next one is for the dog lovers. Riolu from Scarlet and Violet base set. It's $27 right now. And if you've seen it, one of the one pack magics on my channel is my son. He pulled this at a card show. He got a free pack of the Japanese Scarlet and Violet, and he actually pulled this version in Japanese. He loves it. But the English version has gone from $8 to $27 in the past year. It peaked at $29 in March. The artwork is a fan favorite. I love this one. Anyone who's had a puppy will instantly relate. Riolu looks adorably innocent at you while chaos unfolds in the background. It's just absolutely destroyed. The emotional connection is what drives long-term collector value. Plus, being from the base set of Scarlet and Violet gives it historical significance that only increases as time goes on. Riolu is also one of the promos in the upcoming Mega Elite Trainer boxes. Lucario's on the box, and you get the Riolu promo card in it. So I think that is also going to help it with its value. Last up on the main list is Chansey from Twilight Masquerade at $27. Chansey's price has jumped from $9 to $26, peaking at $30 in March. The artwork is loaded with details. Chansey's hard at work at the Pokemon Center. Blissey is working behind the desk. You got Snorlax snoozing in the corner. And then you also have Bellsprout, Psyduck, and Ditto making cameos. Collectors love the Pokemon at work theme, and this card is like a Where's Waldo for Pokemon fans. With only 85 listings on TCG Player, this one's drying up fast, and it's a perfect example of why the $20 to $30 tier is so stacked right now. All right, let's jump into the Just Missed the Cut segment, because honestly, narrowing down this list was brutal. There are so many illustration rares that deserve a spotlight. First up, both Fuecoco and Sprigatito from Paldea Evolved. These two are absolute favorites among collectors, especially for fans of evolving art lines that tell a story across the sets. Fuecoco and Sprigatito are both visually stunning, and have strong connections to their final evolutions, Skeledridge and Meowscarada, which I highlighted in my special illustration rares video. Their popularity is only growing as more collectors build out these evolution binder pages. And then there's Articuno from Journey Together. This one stands out on its own and is a must-have for legendary bird collectors. Articuno's illustration rare is gorgeous and has a dedicated following. Plus, it's been gaining momentum since the release. It is Articuno's only illustration rare, so that's something to keep in mind too. All three of these cards just miss the main cut, not because of a lack of potential, but it's just because the competition of the other cards on the list had stronger recent price action, lower supply, or bigger market catalyst right now. Bottom line, these just missed picks are right on the cusp and absolutely worth a look. They're not on the main list because the field is incredibly competitive, not because they lack upside. So there you have it. My top 7 illustration rares under $30 to buy right now, plus 3 honorable mentions that barely missed the list. The big takeaway, the $20 to $30 price point is absolutely loaded with value, especially as Scarlet and Violet era ends and sealed product starts to disappear. With the 151 sets second anniversary coming up and illustration rares beginning in this era, these cards are set up for real growth. Whether you're chasing nostalgia with Psyduck and Dragonair, unique art with Steelix and Chansey, or promos like Ends Reshiram, The window to buy at these prices is closing fast. If you're building a collection or looking for the next investment play, now's the time to act. These aren't $5 cards anymore. They've proven their demand, but they're not $50 plus yet either. So the upside is still there. Which illustration rare under $30 is your top pick right now? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to know what you're stacking up on. And should I do a full video breaking down more cards that just missed a cut? Let me know, because there's enough hidden gems for a whole separate episode. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more budget Pokemon investment picks, and don't forget to check out my special illustration rare video for more on these evolving art sets. I also have one out for $50 and below illustration rare, $40 and below, and then after this one, I'll be coming out with a 20 and below and a 10 and below. But Scarlet and Violet singles are drying up, prices are moving, and the best time to grab these illustration rares is right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.